People always say, our chief is the wisest man to ever walk this land. They say he was born during a lightning storm, with the thunder shouting his name before anyone else did. Some believe he speaks to the wind. Others think he can hear the thoughts of animals. But me, I know the truth. And if only they knew the secret of their chief. It all started when I was 11. I had a goat named Mbogo. He was stubborn, noisy, and always running where he shouldn't. One hot afternoon, while I was cleaning maize with my grandmother, Mbogo slipped his rope and ran off toward the forest. "Follow him before he reaches the dark trees," my grandmother shouted. I ran like a madman through the grass, over rocks, calling Mbogo, Mbogo, but the goat did not stop. He darted into the forest like he was being pulled by something invisible. I hesitated at the edge. The part of the forest was deep. No one went there unless they wanted to get lost. But Mbogo was my only goat. My father had trusted me with him. So I went in. The deeper I went, the quieter it became. Even the birds were silent. Just the sound of Mbogo's tiny bell ahead. Ding ding, ding ding. Then I saw something strange. There was a cave, hidden behind thick vines and moss. Mbogo had gone inside. Now, I was not brave. I was just a scared village boy with dusty feet and an empty stomach. But something pulled me forward. Maybe curiosity, maybe fate. Inside the cave was cool and dark. Then I saw a soft golden light ahead. I tiptoed closer. That's when I saw him. The chief. Yes, the chief. He stood in front of a small fire, alone. But something was different. His back was turned, and on the wall, his shadow danced in the firelight. Only it wasn't his shadow. It wasn't a man. It was a lion. A lion standing on two legs, like a human, its mouth wide in a silent roar. I gasped before I could stop myself. The chief spun around, eyes glowing like hot coals. I wanted to run, but my legs were like sticks in the mud. "Who is there?" he thundered. Mumo," I stammered. I was chasing my goat." He looked deep into my eyes, not angry, not kind either, just ancient, like someone who had seen too much. "You saw what you were meant to see." His voice echoed around the cave like a drumbeat. "And now, you carry your burden." He stepped closer, and as he did, the golden glow faded. The fire died. Darkness covered everything. I felt his hand touch my head, warm and heavy. "Protect this secret. The peace of the village depends on it." Then I blacked out. When I opened my eyes, I was lying just outside the cave. Mbogo was chewing grass beside me like nothing had happened. I ran home without a word. From that day on, I watched the chief differently. He walked like a man, but moved like something more. During village meetings, he always knew who was lying, even before they spoke. One time, when bandits tried to raid us, he warned us 3 days before it happened, like he had smelled it in the wind. I saw animals bow their heads when he passed. I saw fires flicker when he got close. I saw the way his eyes glowed when he was angry, just for a second. But no one else noticed. They just sang songs for him during harvest. They cheered when he solved arguments with just one look. They called him the wisdom of the hills. I wanted to tell them, you don't even know the half of it, but I remembered his words. The peace of the village depends on it. So I stayed quiet. Years passed. I grew up, became a herder, then a father. The chief grew older too. His beard turned white, but his eyes never lost the fire. One night, I saw him again at the edge of the same forest. He looked at me, nodded, then vanished into the trees. The next morning, the drums sounded. The chief had passed away in his sleep. The whole village cried. Men beat their chests. Women wailed. Children lit candles. We have lost our lion, they said. If only they knew how true that was. They buried him under the big baobab tree. They carved words into stone, praising his wisdom, his strength, his peace. But I didn't cry. I just stood there, one hand on my chest, the other holding Bogo's bell, now old and rusted, and whispered to myself, if only they knew the secret of their chief. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Until next time, peace.